have trouble understanding currency and their value. They're not...
Well, that makes sense because you don't have, like, a good grip on technology.
Yes, I am horrible at it.
You don't know how to use devices, period, according to your stats.
I just take... So I have a sniper rifle that I can barely understand.
Are you sure you even know where the trigger is?
I grab it.
You
I look through the barrel.
I got this, and you're staring down the
yeah,
barrel.
Exactly.
I've got this.
Yeah, he should make a...
Oh, no.
Toad.
You like roll a 1
roll in case you shoot yourself.
Yeah.
And now the skull is gone on your head.
Seriously, roll.
Roll?
As you're screwing around like that, roll.
Wait, a 20?
Yeah.
That would be funny. Like,
Oh, no.
Like, he gives himself a headshot.
14. Okay, I'm good. I should
He
be.
just explodes.
I'm going to-
Dislodges the scope part, and then you're like, oh no, and flick it back in.
Like, the reason that he was okay with that was because, like, I'm like, no, you put that like this.
Okay, so I'm getting 2
like
grenades. Getting 2 grenades. That's it. I got 30 credits here.
2 grenades. Hope they serve you well.
I will.
You seem like...
There better be, because if it's like a phony one, like...
Or it makes the sound effect rather than that.
It's just a noise.
It's a joker. Bang.
The grenade makes gunfire noises.
Yeah.
Smoke grenades.
Laughing gas.
From 4th of July.
Oh, it's a 4th of July grenade. And
Where it just smokes.
or it sounds like a firecracker.
You guys do your buy-ins of things. You said you wanted to go to
The warehouse.
the warehouse. So I'm assuming you explain.
I kind of want to ask you, where have you been as well? Because I've been scoring without you.
Yeah.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
We were recovering from a killer headache.
Oh.
In other words, a hangover.
So, are you ready to put
I'm
some
pretty
business?
sure alcohol
What
doesn't
kind of
affect
business is
mushrooms.
Well, we have to go
That's
to
why
the
they
warehouse
have
and
it.
stop whatever's going on with the drainage and stuff. And apparently there's some thugs, and they were pretty armed, and they got money. They even sit on throne.
I'll gladly help our non-plumbers.
Please gladly help. We're not.
Well, we're gonna do some plumbing, but not the drainage.
What's
Yeah,
in it for
we're-
us at the end of this?
Army. I just say that. I mean, hopefully an army.
I want you to roll a persuasion check here.
A persuasion check for you.
You're taking
I'll
some...
keep it on.
Why
My
are you keeping
persuasion's pretty high. I don't know. 18, yeah. 20 practically.
Yeah, he's very persuasive. Like,
Feel glad, like, you feel like
Army.
promising.
This promising. You just gotta pile up the dead bodies. If there is.
we were making an army, but
But then I got.
the spores, they take too long.
Oh, by the way, why is with the shovel-shaped depression like that?
Oh, it should have been like compressed out by now, but yeah, I explained what happened.
Like, what
His
happened?
grandpa's gonna be walking around somewhere in the city by now.
The eagle head's
Mm.
like staring off, like this isn't a good idea.
Okay, so long story short, we went to the cemetery to get some army, but then there was a guy, the gravekeeper, he was putting the bodies back again. Because they were floating because of the drainage.
Morbid, I should have been there.
And then he took his grandpa. That's how he got hit by the shovel.
You're inhumane. I like you, kid.
Now I think of it, if you don't wear clothes, how do you carry all your stuff? Like, I look at your body, is it hollow inside there? But then how would you hold that wine that you digested? I just ask you.
It's not necessarily that there's a digestive system. It's just absorbed into the very being.
So you just absorbed and made. I take a whiff and I assume I smell wine on you. Okay, so it just absorbs.
Actually, you won't because you showered.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
That would be funny, shower and then he'd be like all soggy.
Well, of course, I dried up and keep any of like whatever you are off me.
Yeah, don't want mold getting on you. I mean, you're not living biological, but you were living
Listen, kid,
biological.
I'm going to be frank with you right here. You're going to chill with that, otherwise some actions will be taken, and you're not going to like it.
You can't even see them. It doesn't even affect
So you
you.
notice the finger.
Oh.
It's a barrel.
Oh.
Barrel at the very tip of it. Until you get the picture.
Yeah, I guess I can slow down the process. I can't exactly stop it, I say.
I start pulling up like a scope from under it.
I'm like, I can stop it now, I guess, with that persistent thing.
Closes it down. Well, you better.
I can picture what kind of scope would it be.
It's like a
line.
It's a miniature like target,
Uh-huh.
like this. Looking at
Yeah.
like crosshair
I guess.
on a glass piece.
We've been talking away, so you.
Yeah, we were talking
please
about.
stop
He's
the
like,
look.
yeah, you wouldn't want mold on you, and I start pointing my gun finger at him.
If
and
anybody wants
bringing up the
something to
scope.
drink,
Yeah, then we're going to kill themselves. Like, I'm just here watching, eating chips.
And I brought up my scope on him, like, you aren't going to infect anyone.
either I can hand it to you.
Take a cola.
What you want?
Doctor.
Okay.
Dr. Thunder, Dr. K, Dr. Pepper. There's so
Dr.
many
Thunder.
doctors that are sodas.
I'm getting out, Dr. K.
Was in that book, The Cold Sea, there's people, there's a guy who makes a submarine out of discarded
What?
Dr. Seven cans.
Mm.
Okay.
So yeah, do you think there was what just happened while you were gone?
Do you
I'll
remember
look
when
at
I
it.
bought the cream? Oh no, that was only $1. I started buying cream soda, like vanilla.
Mmm.
I don't drink soda.
Have you tried Dr.
That's
Pepper
the-
cream like soda?
So in
It's
general,
nice.
what just happened is
Probably on Wednesday.
I started saying like we started conversating on how exactly my character works. It's like it's absorbed into the being
Like the
of like the
how
character, but it can be washed off like the smell and stuff. And then he's like, oh, and I'm like, he explains, oh, you're wet. You would be wet. Like I'm dried. I make sure to dry it off when I'm around you. It's like, yeah, you want to be mushy.
You
Okay,
wouldn't
listen,
want it
kid,
any
please
more.
do go bigger.
You
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
want
want that.
any
It's like,
more.
I guess I can slow down the process. I bring up the crosshair. It's like, okay, I won't.
He was like, listen to you little shit.
Yep.
Stop talking about mold and fungus. I'm dry.
Okay.
Now it kind of builds up on me like dust. I brush it off.
You and your spores, man.
So you guys went and did your shopping.
That
You
happened.
have
an
made it
hour leading into the
I have my
warehouse.
Two.
sniper hanging out on my
a
back.
drawbridge that crosses over to the warehouse district.
Is it up?
Luckily, it is down. I even checked times. It is down.
Oh, so there is.
If you guys
time.
cross, you have now crossed into the warehouse district. Yeah, you guys just as you enter in, you see a large facility off to your left. It has a parking lot and a bunch of people with picket signs out in front of like ticket gates. To your right, you see a series of warehouses.
Warehouse, I
What do
guess?
you wanna do?
Yeah, we had to go to warehouses.
Straight to warehouse.
Look around the warehouses, and you actually see a well-guarded warehouse that has the Best You Co. Company logo. You also see one that seems to be kind of ran down, and another one is more less of a warehouse and more of a cross dock with ships on the back going up down the Vein River, dropping off cargo, and then trucks dropping cargo. They're exchanging and going to warehouses.
I'm going to go ahead and just say, I got this. I walk up to the most heavily guarded one and just act like a little kid. Hi, mister. It's my first time around here. What's this place?
It says it's factory and distribution for all U-Best products.
Oh, I think I have one. Is this it? It's canned.
It says, I'm pretty for sure those are currently discontinued.
What? So this is rare?
Probably.
Talk his way like
Says, I'll buy it off you right now for 10 credits.
10 credits. I think I can keep a hold of it for a second. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to say, a little kid playing the dumb role. Do you do tours around this place?
No.
In fact, why are you?
Why not? If you make
You would
these
go
cool
and you would
things,
crouch down to your level, it says, put a hand on your mushroom head and kind of like...
like get a little bit confused.
It says, because it's extremely dangerous in there, there's a lot of power equipment. If you just had people walking around, you might be just like one of them. Points to the can.
But, oh!
Here you go.
I
Bread
kinda
just last
look-
week.
Oh, I kind of look a little bit worried. I'm like, nice to know. I'm going moseying along, and I run around the corner back to where they're, and I explain everything I
He
heard.
didn't follow you, okay?
I don't
going
think
to
so.
like check now. Look around next corner.
I'm going to look around the corner. It's like little people.
So they're making kits?
They used to make the cans of the pets, the canned pets, but it
Ask
sounds like they
Yuko
stopped.
this.
Sounds like they stopped because of an incident of a person getting trapped in a can.
We just killed a person, probably.
That's what you guys been talking
Wait,
about this whole time,
these
is
are
killing
people
these corpses.
probably. These cans could be originally a human.
This is a chaotic party. That's why.
Oh, this is. Even me, a messed up mushroom boy, is like.
The wolf head's more
They're
mesmerized
more-
while the evil guy's like, oh,
They're more of a
no.
monster than I am, a mushroom man.
I raised the dead. These guys are worse.
They make it into a useless pet. At least I make something useful.
That would be
Sorry.
logic.
Sorry. We'll stop talking about it.
No, this is great.
This
This is
is
a great
great.
game. Plus, playtesting side of things, I'm just like, nothing's happening, but it's a great
a lot of
story.
fun.
Okay, so we need to sneak into the warehouse. Is there any windows or something?
Oh yes, they are windows, but they're like
Ceiling.
2.5 stories up, and small little windows you can go in, peer in. You can throw Spore Guy.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like.
Take that light! You see anything?
Kid, you want to take a
I
hike?
should be.
Kid, do you want to take a hike? You
I'm
want to
not-
fly?
I kind of like, do I have a choice in this? I'm a little kid waving arms. They're good. Imagine the people at the front gate seeing a guy just getting ready to lift a kid. They're like, what are they doing to that kid? I just saw him.
Throw the baby!
I lift up and I look.
Apparently.
Do I have to roll for throw?
You have to roll to see if you get him in the air, yes. Trace has to roll to see if
6, 7,
I
8,
can
9,
survive.
10.
you throw him up, but it's clear, it's like a pathetic like 2 feet higher. No, because you didn't go. If you were super high, I would roll to see if you go splat.
Oh. And you just see a skeleton just pop out of the
Ribs. I'm opposite way, poking out the back.
Ah.
Oh no!
Ribs.
That was my mushroom kidney.
My mushroom kidney.
I kind of bounce up like Toad. So
You're like,
fine.
ah, I love it.
Well, that didn't work.
We'll allow another try of that. That was awkward.
All right, one more
I
time.
guess
We'll
I
add your
more-
athletics.
I'm more prepared this time. Rolled up.
This would be an athletics thing.
I'm
How about
athletic.
we throw check?
Oh, wait, how much did you throw? 4. Oh, that's better. You're throwing
And also
something.
combination of accuracy, maybe even.
No, but
We haven't really gotten.
I didn't
into
even
battles
factor
yet.
that in last
What?
time, so
We haven't gotten any battles.
All right,
yet.
No.
that's 18. Alongside the.
smell that bird. Okay, so an 18. There. He throws you up into the air. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see what you see in there.
Oh no, my perception's trash. 9 plus 2.
Yeah, you peer in and you literally just see like large vats and like people with forklifts driving around. Stop it! Watch it!
I'm coming back down, and I kind of do I have to roll for landing?
I will roll for that because I'm gravity.
11.
Okay.
I'm gravity.
I guess you grab him by the nape of his neck.
Yeah.
Little whiplash, but yeah.
You imagine like landing, like you'd be like,
Yeah, I would be splattered and just kind of form back
take some
together.
damage.
Kind of like his pet in D&D.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
Alrighty, so how are we gonna sneak in? Can I grab that guy who's knocking now and put it in somewhere else?
How
Try.
many people are
Hey,
there?
many
anybody
checks
sees
would
me,
that be?
I'll
How many
make
people
be
are
very
there?
a little too
There's
obvious.
one
If
guy
I
at the guard at the
Oh.
actual outward perimeter. There might be someone at the door. There might be a whole bunch of things.
Just
at
in
the door.
case something goes wrong, though, someone he just goes stiff and he's just up against the wall, just staring off into space.
Act like a person coming in with a statue, like, hey, I heard we got like a product of these guys.
And it's just me drug along the floor.
Like, carried. Are you strong?
It smells like alcohol.
The product smells like alcohol. Oh no.
I got 10, so
Do you want to
Oh,
act like
that's you
a
trying to get
person?
in?
no, I mean like strength.
Strength check to fight this guy? Or what are you
No.
doing? What's happening?
No,
I didn't even know
they're
there was-
talking stuff
Do you
there.
want disguise? Do you want to try to sneak your way in, or do you want? You
Well-
have really good sneak.
Well, I'm looking for a hole or something.
All right, look around.
You notice that the fence is okay. I would say fence. It's literally like a 6-foot tall concrete wall around the whole place. Barbed wire above.
How about that?
You
How
can
do
go
we look
there.
above?
Maybe a stealth takedown.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is still take
So-
down so I can take down that guy and be like, be in the corner and just grab him and
Find a box.
hit him in the wall.
Find a box.
I got an ability called Fan Support, where it adds a D6 to a skill check of any ally or even myself.
So that's once per day, right?
Once per encounter.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
can I-
this is an encounter.
Would it be
Social kind of thing.
will survival? What's this?
Let me see.
The
Athletics.
And how
Can
the
I
fan
jump over
support's
the
going
wall?
to work for you at this
You can
point is
try.
like, you have their silent
Hey.
support.
I'm gonna try to jump over the wall, guys. I have pretty high athletics.
You're very athletic. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a fast sport.
I'm going to laugh if you get shredded on the bar.
Yeah, I get stuck in the barbed wire. My skeleton, it's stuck up there. You
It
see a
peels
dead
off,
body.
you peel off the skeleton, and then you're just a mass of mushroom.
Well, I need my skeleton. I need my spine. All right, I'll go jump up there. 20.
This guy like squishes down.
Oh.
And he goes like 8 feet over.
He does the Mario
Here's
sound.
over. Lands in a bush. The guard
Okay.
turns. What was that?
I hide in the bush.
He lands like this.
Was it the guard that was at the front gate?
Hold up, my bottle's
Was it
still
the
open.
guard that was on the front gate, or was it?
Yeah, it's the front guard gate.
So he's distracted. This might be our chance then.
So he leaves to go inspect.
Do you really want me
I'm
to
hiding.
grab them and be like knocking
He's
out?
got a nat 20.
He sees it.
You are D&D
He
man.
sees
I'm
you.
sorry,
He
mister. I
sees you.
really wanted to see that tour. I'd say that.
But you will get hurt. How did you? Come on. How are you not
We
hurt?
need to take this chance at this moment.
Okay, I'm taking the chance. I'm gonna.
I don't know why
You
you're
got
looking
my
up above the wall,
support
mister.
on whatever
I
roll we
snuck by
get
you.
at this point.
Trying to put
I'll
it
just
out
be
there.
off
Say what?
a little bit just to like give you this.
Bad thing to
Let's see.
say.
Let's see what type of skill check it is.
Sorry, I
because
really
got
wanted to
14.
see.
You got
Inside.
14 in
Grab you and
stealth.
attempt
Yeah.
to move you. Oh, you're gonna restrict,
That's
struggle.
all I get.
I'm going to
22
relax
on
and
my
actually
armor.
just see where he takes me.
He's gonna take you back to the gate.
All right.
Why you're going by the
Actually, we were about to do a little some.
Okay,
while he
mid
was
while we
distracted.
were.
Okay.
Okay, while he's distracted.
So I'm going in, very like
Stealth.
grab the guy, then beat him up, and drive it to the wall.
While he was
Give
talking
me a
to
roll.
me,
You've clearly got the stealth to get there now, so it's an athletics check to
pull
Support
off
roll for
of
that.
support roll.
possibly me.
Remember, I got the
Yeah.
fan support.
Seems like fans, should we?
I fucked up.
Another 2.
Another
Plus
2.
that.
I got 8. Another 2.
10.
So
Grab him. You kind of try to shove him, and then just like, what's going on here? Like he stops before he hits the wall. Like, what's going on here?
And I look at you. And I'll be like, oh my boy.
I kind of leave a confused look on my face, like trying to act the innocent role, like.
I just want
I
to say,
just wanted to see that
very
board.
serious. Oh my man, Shindeyo.
So at this point, I'm guessing we would be in a combat situation.
Yeah, I screwed up.
He tries to pull for his taser and tase you. But
17.
Oh, damn.
17.
He practically takes you. Right
no,
there.
he tries to
He's got
tase
armor
you, and your
plus.
armor's just like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
your
Unless I
armor's
do this.
ridiculous.
It just the electric avoids. It's like I don't want to mess with that.
Something to do with like the light bending photons or whatever bends the electric volt.
So how close am I to the guy? Do I need to move?
I know I'm really close.
How close were you to him during this time?
He was next to me.
It sounded like he was following him right beside
Yeah,
him.
because he was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
You guys kind of got him in a corner.
Yeah.
Got him.
So am I right near the guy?
Yeah, you could make an action.
I'll go ahead and take like a swing with like a combat knife, but try for a non-lethal
Okay.
hit.
Because Maggie.
Me, the innocent kid, just
That's
wanting
a
to see that
5
tour,
plus
and then
melee,
this is
right?
happening.
Yes.
15.
Where's
Melee.
Maggie people here?
Melee.
And you just jump.
I just jumped. That's all I did.
15, what is something like
First
a
combat
large?
situation. I'm innocent kid.
You'll be exploring over
Are you
there.
trying to get some form of
Yeah.
non-lethal, or
Oh,
are you
yeah.
up here?
Non-lethal, like just get his head, hit him in the head against
Knock
the
him
wall,
out.
try to get him KO'd at least.
Man, this dice. Think how bad. 4 again?
Is it bad luck?
So you go ahead
Using
and
the
hit
yellow.
him. Go ahead and roll
Try
4
orange.
damage.
Just
Just 6 plus your
Test
10.
what you roll
Yeah,
there.
D6 plus 20.
Yeah.
11.
Better
Alright.
than one that you've been getting.
So you
Maybe
slash
it's a
him.
paper.
You see
That's okay.
light glow
I think it's
light,
just the paper,
and
maybe.
his
Yeah.
guard
Yeah,
uniform gets cut, and he is going to take 4 points of that damage.
I got one.
Is he bloodied?
No.
Is it bloody?
Doesn't have a
No.
bloody turn. You'll also say, man, I don't get paid enough for this.
So he's leaving.
He doesn't want to battle.
Well, then my other head's gonna be like, what am I not doing?
That kid had, he knows who he is since he's famous.
Let this guy over here let go of me. You let go.
Get out of here.
Run.
Just ripping off his badge.
Just
Like,
go home.
It's like, I'm not.
I'll go back to being a dock worker for this.
Oh. So,
Success. So,
I, the innocent kid, gets my tour.
Yeah, Yeah,
So
he
now
didn't do
we
anything,
give it
just
a
jump.
Okay, so what do? You go through the front door, you try to find the back door, you try to...
I'll go and look for a back door. You guys try to
Hey,
find
what
some
if
melee.
what if you guys actually play the role of new shipment? Sneak your way in.
I think you're the better guy to be new shipment. You
I
can
stare
spend
at
the-
you for
I'm
that
a squishy
remark.
toy.
I stare at you for that remark. Like, is that supposed to be offensive? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking about how since you're famous, they have to be getting stuff about you all the time. It's a toy company.
I don't know what this company distributes. I'm not even sure if I'm a thing that they distribute.
Well, there's
Life size me.
You are a thing.
You're a thing, what are you talking
Life
about?
size me.
like that. People want what people get. Like, not trying to
People are
say.
implying I have a body for
Probably. I mean, you're famous.
What, Doramaka?
Can you imagine those
Okay.
anime pillows? The girl just gets in.
Just that two-headed wolf eagle.
I mean, you're already not wearing clothes. What's the lewd side?
Oh no.
You know, because there's one normal and one not appropriate at all.
Okay, but what are we planning on doing? So you don't like the idea of you being a product shipment, like
Both
you're-
of them are going to say a firm
We're going
no
back
about
door.
that.
We're going back
They want
door.
to be more
Back
than just
door,
a
I guess.
thing. They want to be someone.
So you walk around, you're walking past the open dock doors as people are receiving new products stamped with their company logo. And there's people offloading stuff. You go around to the back door. A guy walks out, with his lunch box, ready to sit at a picnic table and just have his lunch.
Does he see us?
He looks at you guys and be like, maybe I need to inform my manager. It's my break.
I'm gonna pull a. It's alright. I'm with. If you're wondering if reason why a kid.
There's like a distance of like 3 feet between you guys.
Whoa,
Oh.
wait a minute.
There
There might be
talking to him.
There might be a chance because of your money amount that you might have been someone important. You want to take advantage of that?
Kid.
Bring a leadership.
Hey,
role
yeah,
to
look
yourself?
at this freaking skull. Do you recognize this kid's skull? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm famous. Remember me, skull.
Like, see if you're recognized.
No.
Just by your base form, maybe.
Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm going to be like innocent kid role, like
Innocent, exploring, and even
I will explore all over.
his force, everything.
Oh,
I've
no.
seen it. It's everywhere.
Oh no. Oh,
The enemy's like, never mind, you're the last.
I think Josh is gonna have a headache after this.
Yeah.
Probably will.
I'd be like, never mind, you're the last thing we need to approach this guy with.
You, because you're famous. Do it.
Yeah,
I'll go
you're
ahead and
famous. Talk to him. Be
All right, I'm
socialized.
approaching.
Maybe take a picture. I don't know.
Hey, I'm
You
here
approach
with
this guy,
kid.
and you see this guy has like, for some reason, brought his childhood lunchbox that has you on it.
Oh,
And you would
shit.
turn and say, "This is my sandwich. Can I help you?"
I've heard there's been quite a bit of problems involving this facility, and I just asked, like, if there's anything that I could do.
There's some skills.
Childhood.
Say, you go with problems in this facility. He says, "Hey man, I'm sorry I haven't been hitting quota."
Oh shoot.
He says, but other than the fiasco about the Yugu pet, I mean, nothing's been bad so far.
Fiasco to you? Good? Huh? Like
He says, well, you say, you know how like people, I don't know why he's having a conversation with this guy.
Yeah. I guess since he was like
he's thinking
gone.
I might just be on drugs, so I'm just winging it.
He says, well, since, he says, you know how what people did with goldfish when there were goldfish, right? People don't want them anymore, they flush them.
Oh.
I'm starting to get the picture already. Like,
Since it caused kind of a problem that and kids
That
eating
must
them
be
just like
what's
the Tide
clogging
Pods
up
back
the
in the day.
plant.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What's
What
that?
looks like this. Does that have to do with the sewer system problems? Out of curiosity.
There's
I wonder
could be.
I wonder
Yes,
who's
you
talking.
can say.
We talked or the
Where could I go to see if I can confront this problem? Any entryways into the sewage system from here?
You would say there are exits from the sewer near the
And
river.
don't forget, you know about
Which
that
general
weird
direction.
gang thing.
Alright.
again.
Thank you very much.
But if
Hopefully-
you're going on the other side of town, you better go quickly. Raise up the drawbridge. To
Alright, I head back over to you guys after that conversation. I'm like, we need to get going. We may have a lead on what's going on with the sewage system.
What is, so you explain, I'm guessing?
I just bring out the cans of these things, like, this is the problem. But the discontinued product that's this is apparently all over the sewage system, and may be the cause of this clog. We need to get down there now before the drawbridge lifts.
So, I guess we run out there.
We all on the same
I
page
guess.
and want to head over it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a failed sneak attack.
That poor guy must be traumatized. A mascot
No.
attacks him.
you clear
I
over.
attack him.
Yeah, you.
This mascot.
You can clear
The
over the
mascot's
bridge,
just
and while
there,
you're on
actually,
the
so-
bridge, you see that there are a 6-foot wide circles where water drainage is supposed to be going through, connected to the city. You can go across, kind of like on the outskirts of the city, into those drainage pipes if you would wish.
I would rather go straight to the facility.
What facility?
Is there a facility, like, where the plumbing problem is at?
I don't feel like this is a place for kids, says one head. One head, the other one's like, come with us, it should be fine.
Yes, there is
I
one,
think
but
it's
you'll
fine.
have to ask someone in town the exact location.
Is there anyone nearby?
There's probably people wrapping up. No, you got it on the map. It is on the map. Water treatment plant.
Alright. I go there with everyone, I guess, and we're
Everybody, we want to head to the plant, or are we going through the system?
We're going through the system.
Alright.
Down through
here.
Two
Yeah, we're going
against,
down
well,
through
3
this.
against 1.
Why you want to go to
Who
the
said it's just
point?
one?
3 against 1.
No, it's 2 heads.
Yeah,
He
because
counts
Oh yeah, 3 heads, yeah.
Yeah, he counts like 2.
Okay.
We're actually 4 people, kinda.
So,
I'm
go
shocked
into
you
the
have
dark
used
and
to
the
read
gloom.
besides my children all over my poor body.
That just keeps making it more disturbing because you're a
kid.
Oh no.
And he said he's innocent.
I am innocent.
That's the worst part. Not in the face of the
Oh,
law.
you're innocent, alright.
I'm an innocent little kid.
So innocent, you're
Have
proven
my
guilty.
4 children. 4 children.
I saw a dog saying daddy.
I don't like talking about that incident.
You're
call it
so
you-
innocent, you're proven guilty.
I'm so innocent, I'm proven
Well,
guilty.
it may not be super accurate to everything up above, but we will try to make it accurate to not having 1,100-mile corridors or whatever. So you enter into this corridor, and after maybe an hour of going, you see the shadowy turn to the right. If
Right.
you're walking.
Right is right.
I'm going to say
Like,
I'm going to
go down
lead the
to
way.
right.
I'm going to tell you around the corner if I see anything, I'm going to go first.
Before you even do that, my character's already ready walking to the right.
He's already ahead.
Don't blame me, blame this idiot.
Can't you just stop moving your other half?
Okay, you're walking
I
into...
feel obligated or else I trip.
No.
On both sides of the wall, you see water trickling down. as you're going through. I
Off
would
the map.
want you to have a perception check. Go ahead, everyone, give me a perception check.
Let me see. Give me a good.
17 plus 2.
I got 24.
15. 19.
Yep. Natural 20.
Dang.
That's what I needed before.
You're used to sneaky spec ops.
So, John, over there, if I remember.
That's
how
what I
to
needed
say,
before.
is
Now.
Jack will see in the water something that sparkles.
It's sparkling? He sees a shiny.
Is it a shiny Pokemon?
You go and pick it up and you find an engagement ring.
Oh, shoot.
It's the engagement ring.
So,
So you
we
can
can bring that
determine
back
that
to
you're
them.
ranked below the resort.
We can bring back to them. And like,
no
yeah.
way. So are they throwing stuff in the hotel, and everything's going over there?
When you look back on the footage, he stuck his head
Yeah.
near the air vent and heard someone say someone accidentally flushed an engagement ring.
Yeah. We can give it back if you want to, or sell it for schmeckles.
And with a 20, I mean, it's perfectly justified to find it.
Yeah.
If you just
right
have an
spot.
eye on dark places.
Yeah.
Well, you got
I got
that.
a 19 as well.
That even I could even say, well, you're in the dark. You can see in the dark.
I can
Yeah.
see in the dark. I got glowy vision. My eyes like sparkles and stuff.
Okay.
It's like you have
I'm surprised I haven't heard any submarine noises inside the treatment plant.
What noises do a submarine make?
Okay, do you want to discover further this way?
Yeah.
We need to head onward.
Onward off the map.
We're going onward. and
That
upward.
actually ends.
That's a dead
That's
Oh.
all the sewer stuff for the resort goes there. So.
Oh.
I wonder if we kicked up any of our bathwater down here.
You just see a bunch of wine-looking water, like red.
So you eventually, you get
Or it's blood.
size is not appropriate. You find a large corridor. Large corridor here. You find a staircase to this way.
Staircase
It's going up.
Oh.
Up, and then you got a corridor here and a corridor there. Anything you want to do in this room?
Go up, clear the bottom floor, then go up.
Do we want to split the party?
No!
You already actually split the party. You were
Yeah.
over there just taking a normal day.
Think of it as a normal day, then
My
we are-
character is just
I'm
like
boring.
I don't know. We should go to the bottom, right?
Explore the bottom and then go up.
In the darkness, you hear something splashing.
I can see it.
Okay, then you see
like
from your position, you see like 5 Yugu in the water.
I
Right
see
up
5
scared.
people in the water.
I want to see
I
like a
love
little
that
bridge.
he misheard.
No.
Like thinking he said
Yoo-hoo.
yoo-hoo.
It's not chocolate.
I'm excited and I want to see what they do.
So, are they hostile?
Just floating around.
I think they're hostile.
There's a lot of them.
I know.
They surrounded us.
We're surrounded.
You're just splashing around.
Oh, they're just flashing around.
I just go and bend down, just poke on them.
As
Take 2 toxic damage.
I just realized that part of like the fur from the like taxidermy, like just kind of get it burned off.
I'm like, I was about to touch it, but I saw what happened to you. I'm like, why you want to
Pull back your hand.
I was a little kid. I'm like curious. I want to touch it.
You're not a little kid. You're like a.
Like a monster.
You're a mushroom man.
You're a spore. Like,
Yeah.
you got long years.
It's my first days walking around inside the kingdom. I'm sorry.
Is there anything else on like the label for these things?
I-
I'm going
I
to examine the
can't.
label even more.
It says that each one are printed with a special QR code, a scan, or you may win prizes.
I don't have any technology.
I don't have
to
that
stand.
phone.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a thing with how you would communicate with your fans to get the support is socialites do start with a smartphone.
Oh,
they do.
I don't know how you got one. You can trap.
Well, you got one, so better check it out. Scan it.
I'm
Now.
not a random.
Starts. You get a free
Starts
card.
looking at like it and with like the camera.
You go ahead and scan the QR code that's on, while you're looking on the can, with the one that's in front of you.
The one that's in front of me.
You go ahead and scan, and then you see a pop-up, credited, 4 credits.
That was
Money.
that was money.
You get money. I say, scan my can.
Open it.
You have to
On the
open it.
inside, because it is a QR code printed on its skin.
Oh, I'm not opening my guy. So scan them.
Scan.
Pokemon Go!
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay.
Scan
Go
the
to the
board.
next one and just scan it. Like before we destroy these, like kind of need a moment.
That one's already been used.
Credited, 8 credits.
He's getting money, dude.
Just racking up money.
But,
Now he's getting attacked
see
again.
one crawl onto your foot,
Oh no.
He's calling you daddy.
you take 4 points of toxic damage.
Now 4 points. Why?
Is it toxic? What is it?
I'm gonna stay back from
They are
them.
not friendly to you.
Why they're not
All right,
friendly?
you messed up. I'm getting the scope up on my finger and just like pointing it blast. Sayonara.
Nah.
And a shot.
So you fire. Go ahead and roll to hit. Add your
Die on your leg.
add your accuracy.
Just bounce off of the skate. Shoot yourself.
Accuracy
Accuracy.
is a 6.
Okay.
14.
And make sure to keep your reload dice.
By the way, when I'm picturing these creatures, I'm picturing Jello like.
You have shot. Would be 5. And it explodes and dissolves into the water. Now, you've taken a lot of actions. You've taken an action to get back out.
Yeah, I'm backing up. a
What
little bit.
does Jack do?
Jack does. Wait, that's the only thing in the water? Like,
Sport you goes.
are we in the water?
Remember, the water is at least a foot high.
I want to know if they had a reaction to him splattering that guy.
I'm gonna pull out my
They do
pistol. I'm
seem
gonna
to not
shoot.
like that.
They didn't like that.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, shoot. Roll, add accuracy, and you can
15 plus 9. You know what to do.
Oh Lord, now that I think of it, have you been shaking that can that whole time?
Yeah.
While everything's been going on.
I've been using it as like a fidget toy. I've been just shaking it. Yeah.
The moment it comes out, it's going to become a foam.
It could be like overshooken now.
I'm following the rules.
You get it the first thing the can.
I guess
you,
you'll
but
find
it's
out.
kind of hard to keep up.
It's been shaking up.
hard to keep up with everything.
Just kidding, just giving you a hard time. Making the character was like, okay, it's a little different, so we're getting there.
Okay. You did a movement. You
Don't
I
tell
don't
me
think
you're
you
gonna-
want to waste a sniper rifle shot on
Nah.
the Yuku.
Well, then you wanna
I
get
choose
close?
you.
My
How
much
Yuku.
range
you
does
want
my
to-
knife. My
You might take damage if you try to use your knife.
Use your canine.
Well, you may. At this point, I think
Use your canine.
you may lose your knife. It would take a while to pick it back up.
Oh.
If you want to throw it, it will be a throw.
I'm not throwing it. I'm not throwing
Like,
it.
I'm wondering, but I definitely ain't doing it.
I'm stabbing.
You want to throw a can at it? Like,
Can I
if
do
you
a
have an
quick
empty
action
can.
where I run and
Since there is an action called run and gun, I'll go ahead and do that, but I'm going to have to penalize your accuracy.
accuracy?
Since it's a melee hit.
I'm running towards him and knifing.
I think it was a -2, right? On accuracy.
I'm not.
Where's the? Can you hand me your quick?
So I'm moving
sheet?
one,
This one?
two squares. I'm moving 2 squares and 9 feet.
Running gun. Half your accuracy bonus though with.
Wow, you can.
But yeah, again, melee don't even do accuracy with accuracy.
It will be funny.
Have to roll.
He gets like a 1.
Go ahead and roll for me. See if you get it.
16, and there's for accuracy.
Again, you won't get accuracy because it's a melee attack. So that gets naturally half. So that becomes an 8. It is enough to hit its armor class and it dies.
I just picture it just getting cut in half, and it's just.
Since you're in that position, you see another you-do. It's the ultimate hack.
Do you understand the last 2?
And you're like, no, it's not. It's weird.
Do you understand the last 2 other ones before we splatter them?
I know
Because
Josh
we
knows this, but you remember when you were little, and every time there was something about Hasbro making a new toy, and they were like that, like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, and you'd be like, nobody buys that.
Nobody buys that.
Yeah.
Alright, so is it the monster's turn?
Yes, I am pretty bad at that, ain't I? So, check a unit of about swim speed. You go.
Oh!
You go. So they're going to go ahead and attempt to attack Stealth Boy.
Stealth Boy!
3.
3, no.
I was
Definite
We're going to try to attack
2.
No, yeah, then again.
2.
Well,
They're
there's another
horrible.
one I
They are
didn't roll for them. So they're
No.
trying to attack you, but
They're
it's something to do with the
cheap
water.
little
One pokes, it expands and makes a little tendril up out of the water, and the eye floats into it. So that's better accuracy. But that would go to, then it would be Lapouche.
I'm telling you, where those rolls were last
Could
time.
I stand and didn't shoot?
Like last time his rolls that were like, I'm gonna kill you.
The dragon recharged his breath weapon twice in a row. Straight up with the max amount it needed to recharge. Because you roll a d6, it was 6/6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like,
six.
I did not. The third time it didn't work.
So I could stand
Double.
and then take a shot.
But scan one and then shoot one, yeah.
Alright, scanning this one and shoot
Okay.
it.
Shoot it. Or snipe it.
12.
Can I?
Okay, so you get 2 from the scan, and then from 12, it does hit, and you roll down your
Damage on it.
I got a
Not your
question.
damage on it.
Can you punch it? Those things?
It probably
Yes,
hurt
you could.
your
You'd
stick.
probably take the toxic damage to your fist, but be better than
You can
wasting
probably
ammo.
use your foot and just whip those boots that you have or whatever.
No, I have
Ladder.
low HP, so
Oh, how much HP do you have?
10. So that's why the stealth armor
It's
is
very
handy.
necessary.
Yeah.
Kind of balances it a little bit, I guess. But
Yeah.
there was
Kind of like a monk right now.
So,
okay. So
next.
took
I would be
action.
him.
Yes. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take out my canine,
Tonight.
yeah, and stab it.
Okay.
You go.
Go ahead and roll.
The wasted Kyorko.
Yeah, I get it's
How much? 4.
plus
do you-
3, like 7.
7.
Yeah, it's just flat.
Hit in the eye.
The eyeball stuck on your nose. Wait, does the eyeballs dissolve as well?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
I was
So
going
they're
to be
not
like
like
Queen on the
Witch's
sport boy.
I pick up the eyeballs. I can use these later. It absorbs in my skin.
So you have these like monster eyes in the back of your head.
He's
like
gonna
a
win.
little
You
googly
just see
eyes.
a flap of hair go up, and it's an eyeball looking out at it.
Instead of fighting, he's gonna intimidate everybody.
You don't want to mess with this monster.
Like people attempt the stealth check, but the third eye sees
I'm a-
them from behind.
Ooh.
It's like Neji from Naruto, technically. Which I never understand.
Have you
Does he have an eye over there?
It's a creepy kid, and then you just see a floating eyeball just comes out.
No, seriously, does he
Yeah,
have an
I push
eye
it.
on his back?
I don't know. I think I remember something.
I'll push it back in.
Back in her head or something.
It's kind of weird. I'm just trying to explain that.
I'm gonna mold my face. I'm just.
Okay, it's your turn, and you got a Yugu right next to you.
So, I mean, if he
Mikey?
not the...
Yeah.
It's like
He's right
arguing
there.
with Naruto on her back, be like,
Roll.
hey, I saw that.
15.
You
That-
didn't even roll. But go ahead, no, go ahead.
Alright.
15.
Just landed.
Don't even have to roll damage
Don't
because
you're
they do
re-rolling,
have
but pick you up.
they do have only 1 HP anyway, so they go back.
Yeah. That.
It's very minion thing.
So-
now that you cleared this,
Out of battle. We're done battle, right? Does the QR code?
So we have to do victory pose.
it does. If he wants to scan the last QR code before it dissolves all the way, you can.
Do you want to scan the last QR
One
code?
more QR code. Want to scan one more QR
It's
code?
dissolving. Hurry.
Okay, quick scan. Do I roll to see if I can get it?
No.
Oh. 3.
You're making bank.
Keep money.
Looks like you're not the big spender anymore.
I guess you are the plumber.